shall pass to be recorded. Correction and approval of records of votes and proceedings. The National Assembly sitting on Thursday, 15 September 2023.
Somebody is calling. Yes, Latikunda Sabiji.
Yeah, Honorable Kante told me to tell you that he's sick. He cannot come today.
Honorable Member for Latikunda Sabiji, I know you, what the Mandingas call Koringo. You are a definite Koringo. After all what we have talked about as to the process of taking permission to go, you're just telling me he's sick and cannot come. Minority, I think you have a lot of work to do. All right, honorable members, the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, 14 September 2023 is before us for consideration and approval. Can any honorable member please move that the said record of votes and proceedings be considered and approved? Honorable Member for Opanyomi.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me the opportunity. Honorable Speaker, I rise to move that the records of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sittings of Thursday, 14th of September 2023 be considered for correction and approval. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any seconder, honorable members? Honorable Member for Lower Salon.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I rise to second the motion.
Thank you very much, honorable members. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, 14th September 2023 be considered and approved. Honorable members, I think we've all got copies of the said votes of records and proceedings. And as usual, we go through it page by page, beginning with page 1. Any member who wants to make observations or comments on it may now do so. Honorable members, we now move to page 2. Hello? Yes, Jara Central.
Number 5, page 1. Bills. Then order 72. The S should be striped. Order 72.
Honorable members, I was just having consultations with the table office. I don't know. The record of votes and proceedings is yours, and you have the final say. He's saying that it is borrowed from the standing orders. Just like when we lay papers, we say laying of papers, even if it is one paper. So equally, he felt that it should be orders 72. And I was asking him, how did you come by that? The standing orders may make inference that it may not be one, it may be 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is more than one, you have orders. If it is one, then that orders should be order. But he gave the example of laying of papers. He is referring us to order of business. That's 14, and then he's saying J. You know, the order of business is enumerated. A, B, C, D, up to M. And then in J, it says bills. So I don't know what inference he is making here. J is bills. Sorry. Honorable members, we have finally agreed that on the 5, Honorable Member for Jara Central's observations, you know, is bills. Then we have order 72. It should be order 72. The S should go out. Any more observations on page 1? Page 2. Honorable members, we now move to page 3. Honorable Member for Bakau.
Page 3, under communication from the chair, where you have Honorable Fali M. Kora. Kora is spelled as double R, but then it should be single R instead double.
The Kora should be single R. I think Honorable Kora himself is around. Noted, thank you very much. Any more on page 3? We move to page 4. Honorable Member for Woolly East.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Page 4, where you say matters of the day. The second paragraph, you said, member for all Yundum to deliver his matter of the day. So I think it's to deliver his statement on the matter of the day. The statement is his, but the matter of the day belongs to us.
Honorable members, I think we've just the last sentence on page 4. To deliver his matters of the day. Thank you very much. Any more on page 4, honorable members? Yes, it's corrected, it's noted. To deliver his statements on matters of the day, huh? On page 4, honorable member for Woolly East, I think it's to deliver his statements on matters of the day, His statements on, pardon? Can you use your microphone?
Yes. You said that the Honorable Ablaye is a member for all you move a motion to withdraw his statement on the matter of the day. That's what Okay, sorry.
We are on page 4, honorable members. Last sentence of page 4. The Honorable Speaker invited Honorable Abdullah Sise, member for all Yundum, to deliver what you have is to deliver his matter of the day. That is being corrected. To read, to deliver his statement on matters of the day.
And wherever it is, because it's in 2 or 3 places.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member for Woodley East. Now we move to page 5. Yeah, Jara Central.
Thank you once again, Honorable Speaker. Page 5, item number 5, bills. The bills should carry S there. Order 72.
Thank you very much. Page 5, item 5, bills. Bill is what is written, it should be bills. And I think the Honorable Member for Opanyomi may refer also something, which should be on page 5.
The member for Woolly is said that wherever it appears can be collected. It's the same thing on Honorable Blasi said, for all you know, move a motion to withdraw his statement on the matter of the day, something like that.
Okay. Okay, it is wherever it appears. Okay. Honorable Member for Woolly East.
Thank you. It's just a typo, consideration at the committee stage, where you say question put agreed to. So it's question put and. The and is missing throughout. So
Where? You
consideration stage, the committee of the whole assembly. 1, question put agreed to. The and is missing. So wherever it is throughout the pages. The and is
Honorable
missing.
members, have you seen it? Yeah, that is the last 4 sentences, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Am I right? Question put and agreed to. The A and D is missing. Thank you, Honorable Member for Woolly. Any more on page 5? Honorable Members, we move to page 6. Honorable Members, the same applies to the number 6 on top of page 6. And in fact, 7, 8, 9, and 10, huh? All of them, okay. We move to page 7, Jara Central.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Page 7, motion to sit beyond 6 o'clock, orders 11 and 13. The first paragraph there, Honorable Seni Jawara, member for Lower Salum, moved a motion for assembly. Between 4 and assembly, we should insert Article D there, for the assembly to sit beyond 6 o'clock. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Member for Woolly East. Honorable members, you have noted it down. I think you have all seen it. The Jara Central's proposed amendment. Motion to sit beyond 6 o'clock, orders 11 and 13-2. Honorable Seni Jawara, member for Lower Salum, moved a motion for the assembly. THE. Yes, Honorable Member for Woolly East.
Just a small one. The 4th paragraph, where you say 29 minutes after 5 o'clock in the after. The noon is missing. Noon after. Should be afternoon.
At 29 minutes after 5 o'clock in the after. Thank you very much. And honorable members, the same corrections appear all the 16 to 23. Honorable members, we now move to page 8. The same corrections continue from 24 to 33. No further questions or observations? On page 8. Honorable Member for Nyanija.
Honorable Speaker, after the resumption of the Assembly, the motion to report what definitely transpired at the Committee of the Whole Assembly, I think it's not captured. Should it be captured or?
Not captured.
Like if you look at the standing orders with reference to standing order 73, but if it's not, I mean, it's fine.
Any more honorable members or observations? We are fine. Okay. It has been moved and seconded that the record of votes and proceedings of the National Assembly sitting of Thursday, 14 September 2023 be approved with amendments. Those in favor, please say aye. Those not in favor, please say no. The ayes have it. Yes, Honorable Minority Leader.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I rise on Standing Order 53, Chi. It reads, a motion agreed by the Speaker to be a matter of urgency. Honorable Speaker, it could be recalled that one of the EPAC recommendations is for the committee to prepare the resolution and present to the August Assembly for consideration and approval. We did the first resolution on Thursday, and it was agreed that they will refer the second resolution to be laid today. On that note, I beg to take leave of the Speaker and the National Assembly to do the continuation and lay the second resolution of the FPAC. Thank you.
You can continue. Granted.
Honorable Speaker, honorable members, draft resolution of the National Assembly on FPAC's report 2023. Whereas the National Assembly considered the recommendation of the consolidated report of the Finance and Public Accounts Committee for the period June 2022 to July 2023 on the 2029 audited accounts of the government, annual active reports and audited financial statements of public agencies and institutions, city, municipal, and area councils. Recognizing the good work of the Auditor General, and the quick responses of the Accountant General to the FPAC, applauding the FPAC for working during odd hours to deliver this comprehensive report, cognizant of the provisions of the 1997 Constitution of the Gambia, Public Finance Act 2014, and the Financial Regulations of 2016. Now, therefore, resolve 1, the comprehensive list of fraudulent cases across government institutions, particularly the Accountant General's Office, the Auditor General's Office, the Inspector General of Police, and the Judiciary, including names, amount, date, and their current status. Failure of the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC. 2, that all unreconciled government transactions indicated in the 2019 audited accounts be reconciled by the Accountant General before the end of financial year 2023 and reports sent to FPAC, failure of which the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Finance, must punish the people concerned. 3, that the Minister of Finance must provide a written explanation to FPAC on or before 28 September 2023. The reasons why 404 violence totaling to $2,687,362,341.40 were made over the maximum threshold of 75%. For the Secretary General at the Office of the President and the Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Works must provide a written explanation to the FPAC as to why the approval for a single source procurement for the rehabilitation work at the State House was sought after the completion of the work on or before 28 September 2023. 5, the Secretary General Office of the President and the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works, must provide a written explanation to FPAC for accepting Banjul drainage roads and sewage contract and evidence that Guy Enterprise is the most suitable and qualified contractor to carry out this project on or before 28 September 2023. 6, the Accountant General must present all unpresented payment vouchers and supporting documents amounting to $392,091.67 bututs to the auditors for review on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of which the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC within 90 days. 7, Contracts Committee and the Secretary General at the Office of the President in 2019 reimbursed the sum of $950,000 being contingency amount that we are asked to remove from the contract with Guy Construction for the rehabilitation of State House by the GBA on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC within 90 days. 8, that the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Environment, must provide to the Auditor General and FPAC all agreements they have with the government of Senegal relating to all forfeited timber seized on Gambian soil and all the payments made from the proceeds on or before 28 September 2023. And 9, the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Environment, must provide to the Auditor and FPAC the authority to spend the funds generated from the sale of confiscated timber on or before 28 September 2023. That the Ministry of Finance provide a written explanation that is sent to the auditors and FPAC the procurement of 15 motor vehicles brand that are different from the specifications on the contract on or before September 2023. Failure of which the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to the FPAC within 90 days. 11, that the Ministry of Finance provide a written explanation with supporting documents to the auditors and FPAC for the procurement and delivery of outstanding 2 motor vehicles and their locations on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of the Inspector General of Police to launch an investigation immediately and report back to the FPAC within 90 days. 12, that a Nissan Patrol pickup vehicle purchased for Panchan PRU be delivered to the IGP for delivery on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC within 90 days. 13, that the Chief of Staff and Inspector General of Police must ensure that commandeering of any vehicles stops immediately. And 14, that the PURA must immediately levy appropriate fines on Jar Oil for their willful non-compliance with the regulations. And 15, the Department of Fiscal Planning must not use permit for construction of fuel stations prior to PURA's approval. 16, that the Ministry of Youth and Sports must regularize the situation at the National Youth Service Scheme by end of October 2023. Failure of it, the budget for the institution must not be considered. 17, the Director General of the Gambia Bureau of Statistics must ensure that some payment vouchers amounting to $450,890 that were not presented for audit inspection are provided to the auditors on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of it, the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC within 90 days. 18, that the Director General, GCCPC, must ensure that the monies involved in fraud case concerning fuel coupons defrauded by their staff be fully recovered on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of it, the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation for possible prosecution within 90 days. 19, that the principal of the Gambia College must provide all missing vouchers amounting to $21 million to the auditors on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of it, the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC within 90 days. And 20, that the Select Committee on Regional Government must visit Brikama Area Council latest by end of October 2023 to investigate issues relating to the new BAC office building. And 21, that the CEO of Janjambure Area Council must immediately provide all missing vouchers on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of it, the equivalent amount to be deposited into the accounts of the Janjambure Area Council, or the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC within 90 days. 22, that the Director of Finance at Kuntaur Area Council must refund the amount $198,548 claimed to have been used for said settle on or before September 28. Failure of it, the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report to FPAC within 90 days.
Honorable member, 22.
Yeah,
the figure you are quoting.
Yeah, that is the correction. I will explain that later. That's the correction. The figure is not there. That's the correction.
Can we have the figure?
$98,548. $548.
48.
48, yes. $198,548 claimed to have been used for said settle on or before 28 September 2023. Failure of which, the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report back to FPAC within 90 days. 23, that the Select Committee on Regional Government and Lands, Ombudsman, and IEC must ensure that the Local Government Act 2022 and the Finance and Audit Manual 2004 are reviewed latest December 2023, that the judiciary prepare their accounts and submit them for audit to the Auditor General for the period ending 31st December 2023.
Chairman, correction.
2000.
Honorable.
Can we go 23? That the Select Committee on Regional Government and Lands, Ombudsman, and IEC must ensure the Local Government Act 2002, and the Finance and Audit Manual 2004 are reviewed latest December 2023. And 24, that the judiciary prepare their accounts and submit them for audit to the Auditor General for the period ending 31st December 2023.
Correction on 24, Chairman.
Yes.
Can you, Honorable Member, if it is going to be correction, why don't you wait, note it down, after it you participate and do the correction?
Yeah, I read.
There may be a lot of corrections or observations coming up.
Prepare accounts and submit them for audit to the Auditor General for the period ending 31st December 2023. And 25, that the GPPA to provide to the FPAC the compliance report of every institution receiving public funds during the review of the institutions. And 26, that all government institutions must immediately regularize all rental agreements they have with the Committee on Rent and Accommodation and desist from any further negotiations on their own. 27, that the institutions that have not submitted their audited accounts and activity reports up to 31st December 2020 to FPAC will have their budget not approved. 28, that the Auditor General to start incorporating the ICT audits in their works across all institutions of government beginning in 2023. 29, that the Auditor General to immediately investigate the return of 19,758,493.90 roads by National Roads Authority for an advance they have paid to corporate. 30, that the Auditor General and the Accountant General must ensure that the audited accounts of the government for the years 2020 to 2021 are submitted to the National Assembly by end of October 2023. 31, that the Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs and the Ministry of Justice must review government's engagement with GAMWorks to protect public interest by end of October 2023. And 32, that the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Finance and Economic Affairs, be held responsible for all penalties on late payments on loans, interest, and commitment charges for untimely utilization of project disbursements beginning September 2023. And 33, that the Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education in 2019 reimbursed the government the sum of $30,451 being payment made on expired contract on the number stated by end of September 2023. 34, that the board controllers to refund government all money spent on single source procurements that have not been authorized prior to any purchase effective immediately. 35, that all ministries must provide to FPAC all projects on their ministries for both self-accounting and non-self-accounting projects, and the people that are overseeing these projects on or before 28 September 2023. And 36, that the Minister for Justice and the Minister for Finance and Economic Affairs to provide to the Auditor General and the FPAC information relating to the Journey Commission's Treasury receipts amounting to $22,319,957.90 on or before 28 September 2023. And finally, 37, that all councils to prepare credible accounts from 2019 to 2020 by the end of October 2023, and the accounts of 2021 to 2022 by the end of December 2023, and submit them to the Auditor General for auditing, done on this 18th day of September 2023.
Honorable members, we just need a seconder. And honorable members, what will be done is after the motion being seconded, we will open the floor for your proposals, either inclusion or deletion, or observations on the itemized resolutions. Any member who wants to second the motion? Honorable Member for Opanyumi.
Honorable Speaker, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I rise to second the motion and also to give my own bit about the whole resolution. I think the resolution is apt, and this is what has been recommended by the plenary. Yes, this is what has been recommended by plenary. Public money should be accounted for, and whatever the auditor said, the FPAC and all other authorities concerned must make sure that all the bottles are recovered to Gambia government coffers. So, honorable member for the Kama South and the minority leader, not rather, thank you very much and your committee for doing this important job on behalf of us. Thank you so much.
Honorable members, it has been moved and seconded. Honorable members, we are not going into debate about the motion. It has been debated here. And we have directed the FPAC to come out with resolutions. And they have just tabled before us these resolutions. Our job here is to look at the resolutions, add or delete, or if there are omissions, we remind them to include, not to debate about whether there is need for accountability and transparency and all these things. We've done that. So, honorable members, if you have any observations, you can just raise your tags and then we will note them down.
Correction, Honorable Speaker. I was asked to wait. Can I take the floor now?
Yeah, Honorable, everybody, there are a lot of people who want to make corrections. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's now for corrections and everything. They are making a list.
Then my name should be first.
Have you submitted?
Yes. By virtue of your ruling, I should be number one.
Could have withdrawn it when it's time for you to put your question or that you want to take the floor. There's a time you should do it. At that time, we are not taking questions.
I didn't withdraw, Honorable Speaker. Please.
Yeah, but I'm saying when I open the floor, and now the floor is to be taken, you raise your tag and then you take your name will be written.
Honorable Speaker, this is coming from the committee. It's not myself. It's coming from the committee. It's important that the House have the report as it should be. We realized the correction when it was late. So this is not me. It's the committee. You want to give the correct input.
Honorable nominated member, yes, it's coming from the committee. And the committee will have their time to lay it before Parliament for acceptance or rejection or whatever. But what we are saying is the format is when you want to talk, your name, your tag is up and the list is provided. And based on that list, if somebody wants to talk, you raise your tag and they will write the name. That's what I'm saying. We are not going to put away anybody. Whoever wants to say something about the resolution, we will give you the floor.
Honorable Speaker, I just want to make a reminder. I raised my tag for correction during the proceedings, and I was clearly told before everybody that I should wait after the presentation. So
Honorable,
that's a fair treatment.
We are going to accept an appeal. But the fact that you have interjected at the wrong time does not qualify you to come first. You wanted to make it, I said, no, that's not the time, wait for the time. When the time comes, you raise and we give you the floor. If you want to take the floor...
It's okay, Honorable Speaker.
Yes, so I want you to recognize that, please. So, honorable members, as I said, no need to re-debate the resolutions. We have debated, we have agreed, we have asked them to go and prepare the resolutions. Our job here is, one, has it captured all what we needed? Have they made proposals that we don't agree with? Or have they, should we adjust or amend some other things? Those proposals should come and we look at it and do what is necessary. Now, honorable nominated member, what do you have to say?
Let's follow the rules. I will raise my tag.
Honorable nominated member, I don't expect that from you.
Hey, Honorable Speaker, I pleaded for an exception.
Honorable, I am on the floor, please. I don't definitely expect that from you.
Honorable Speaker.
If you are not taking the floor, just let me know.
Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I want to refer the House to number 24 of the resolution. It currently reads that the judiciary prepare their accounts and submit them to audit to the Auditor General for the period ending 31st December 2023. This would imply that we are asking for current year audits, which was not what the committee agreed to. So now the committee have realized it, and it should be corrected as follows: that the judiciary prepare their accounts from the year ended 31st December 2016 to the year ended 31st December 2022 and submit them to the auditors on or before the 31st of December 2023. Okay. Thank you.
Can you repeat it? That the judiciary prepare their accounts from?
That the judiciary prepare their accounts from the year ended 31st December 2016.
For the year ended.
From the year ended 31st December 2016.
And the 31st December
2016
to
the year ended 31st December 2022. To the year ended 31st December 2022.
And submit them for audit.
And submit them to the Auditor General.
Okay.
Thank you.
Honorable members, you've noted those corrections. Honorable Member for Fonyi Kansala.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Number 36. I have a proposal, two proposals that I'm suggesting in regard to this. That is, it reads this way. The Minister of Justice and Minister of Finance, Economic Affairs, to provide the Auditor General and the FPAG information relating to the Janneh Commission's treasury receipts amounting to 22,319,557.992 on or before 28 September 2023. The first suggestion is this. I see it as if it is not done, what will come next? One, failure of which, I want to add this suggestion, failure of which the Inspector General of Police must launch an investigation immediately and report to FPAG within 90 days. Second suggestion, at the tail end, failure of which,
The same number 36?
Yes, number 36, yes.
You saying failure of
That is the first suggestion. I'm suggesting, this is the first suggestion. I'm making two suggestions on it. So
let's get it clear. You are suggesting that the resolution here, if not carried out,
yes,
the Inspector General of Police to launch an investigation immediately.
Very well.
That's your first suggestion.
Yes.
Now, what do you...
Say it again.
What do you want to add for your second suggestion?
Yeah, the second suggestion is this. Failure of which both the Minister of Justice and Minister of Finance budget should not be approved for this year.
No, I don't understand. Failure of which one? Because you are saying that what the proposal is, there are no consequences attached.
Very well, very well.
You are saying that if that is not done within the stated time,
yes,
the Inspector General of Police should launch an investigation.
Yes, and report to FPAG.
You say now, what if the Inspector General fails to launch an investigation you are talking about?
No. I'm saying this is the first suggestion for the Inspector General to launch and investigation. This is one part of 36.
The two cannot go together. The two cannot go together. You are saying that failure of this thing, their budget should not be approved.
Okay, now let me choose.
Or the Inspector General to launch an investigation and report back to FPAC and etc.
Okay, let me choose one now. Yes, failure of which both budgets, Judiciary and Minister of Finance, will not be approved this year.
You see, honorable members, we cannot have a situation where we are not going to approve budget, punishing an institution or Gambians for people's limitations, weaknesses, or activities. We should at all times try to identify, pinpoint, and then punish if necessary, or investigate if necessary. But you say, don't approve the budget. If you don't approve the budget, who suffers? Is it the minister or the permanent secretary or anybody?
Okay, then let me take the first one. Yeah, I've withdrawn this last one. Let me take the first one, yeah? Thank you.
The proposals for number 36 of the resolution is that there be added failure of which the Inspector General must launch an investigation immediately. That's the proposal on item number 36.
Yes.
Honorable Member for Central Badibu.
Thank you, Honorable Member of Fonyi, for raising that issue. Honorable Speaker, I have a similar concern because here that the Minister for Justice and Minister for Finance and Economic Affairs to provide to the Auditor General and the FPAC information relating to the Janet Commission Treasury. What information? Because the information has been already provided. If you look at the report of FPAC, we got a lot of information in that report. So I think what is needed here, I'm not clear what the mover means by saying that information relating to the Janet Commission. You know, if it is a reason, now I think we need action, as my colleague said. We need to give them time frame to report back to either FPAC or the police to take their action. This is what we needed here right now. I think we have the evidence already.
Okay, Honorable Member, I think you are saying that the Auditor General and FPAC information relating to the Ghana Commission's Treasury receipts. I think we should, let's be clear.
Yeah,
Honorable Minority Leader, what do you mean by information relating to Ghana Commission's Treasury receipts amounting to that amount?
That is the basis of the audit query. That is lack of the information surrounding the treasury receipts. This is what the auditors are querying. So now, it is not the auditors now. It is the committee that is now requesting for those information. Now, if they are not available, then the committee will make a recommendation for the further action.
Honorable Member, are you requesting them to produce the treasury receipts? Not information on the treasury receipts, but for them to produce and deliver to you people to witness the treasury receipts amounting to 22 million. Yeah, but if you say information on it, it may mean differently. And I think that's what the Honorable Member for Central Badibu tries to clarify. Yes, Honorable Member for Central Badibu.
Furthermore, these were missing funds, according to the audit query. I think we have everything in hand to say they either pay the money or something to be done. So we cannot just go and open up another thing again by FPAC. The audits have a query of this amount of money. And we have seen it to other submissions where there were missing funds. And the committee requests those monies to be either paid or something to be done. So if these are also similar to queries, they need to pay them now or something to be done.
Honorable Minority Leader, the amount of 22 million, is it queried because it has not been found, it's fraudulent, it's missing? What was the query on the 22 million?
The query was, as I said earlier on, that is, the auditors could not substantiate the the evidence, that is the material evidence provided around that particular amount, that is in form of receipts to ascertain that particular amount. Those information that are lacking by the auditors, this is what they are querying. If they are available, they can substantiate. But now that they are not available, it's the committee now that is requesting.
So it means they cannot substantiate this amount, meaning the amount is stated, but they cannot find it anywhere, paid to government or whatever.
Exactly.
And now the FPAC or Parliament now wants them to show the treasury receipts.
Yes.
That's lodging, that they have lodged these monies either to the central bank or whatever, or they've paid it to the treasury. These are the, so the money is missing? Okay.
At this point, one cannot substantiate.
May I observe, please? Can I observe, Honorable Speaker?
He's speaking. Wait until he lands.
At this point, one cannot substantiate whether the money has been paid there or not. So the evidence to prove that this is what is lacking at the level of the auditors, and that is what the committee is requesting to be provided.
Honorable Member for Lower Salu.
Honorable Speaker, I think we want to make it right. You know, these are audit query, and the FPAC committee cannot work isolately. Why not? Because these are query in 2019. You understand? What I'm saying now is we allow the FPAC to invite the auditors, whether these receipts were submitted to them or not. Or if at all they don't, then it's where we can make an action on this one.
This implies that the FPAC and the auditors have not seen the receipts. That's why it had been a query.
Yeah, but then,
so we cannot make a request. What they are now saying is, let them prove and bring out those receipts to show that the monies are being lodged or accounted for.
Very well. Now,
that's the request now.
Of course, I agree with you now. It now must come through an audit response now. Let you work with the audit now.
Honorable, they have worked with the auditors, they have concluded with the auditors, they have tabled their report to us, and we are now asking them to go and prepare a resolution for them to bring out of their meetings with the auditors and their sittings at the audit to look at the audited accounts. And that is the resolution. Yes, Honorable Member, is it all you know?
Actually, I was going to talk on what you're saying. I don't know if it is necessary. No, I was going to say the same thing. I think the FPAC is right with this particular recommendation or resolution, is to give the Minister of Finance and whoever is responsible for them to go and generate the receipt, because auditors have queried it. Now, let them generate the receipt and bring it for confirmation. If the receipt is not generated, then further actions can be taken. I think they are right.
Sorry.